Alright guys, welcome to this particular video. Now in today's video, I want to show you how you can design everything from the scratch, like you are starting all by yourself, no inspiration, no sample, everything is done by you, right? So for us to start designing, and this will be a custom design, I'm going to go to the plus sign. Just follow my mouse movement, my cursor movement. I'll click on this plus sign right here. So when I click on the plus sign, I'm going to have this custom size. Look at where my cursor is. So I'll click there. So I'm going to change these units. Look at unit here. I'm going to change from px to inch. Now the inch stands for inches, right? So I'm going to use 4 by 4 inches, or I can use 5 by 4. So where the height will be 5 and the width will be 4, right? So the width is 4 and the height is 5. Okay, so after that, I'm going to click on create new design. So just follow my cursor movement so that we can be on the same page. So click on create new design. So I'm going to have this after clicking on new design. So this is the size I want to use, and this design will go to Facebook, Instagram, and even Twitter. Now automatically when you create a custom size design, Canva will suggest some templates that you can easily click, then you modify it. Don't forget that templates are pre-designed. Okay, they are pre-designed in the sense that you can further modify them to what you want, right? Like you replace the text, the colors, the images, and other elements of designs. Good. So I don't want to use any of these, so I can just click it off and go my way, right? So that I will have access to my blank canvas or page. So when I'm here now, I have to start the design proper. And for me to start the design proper, I must have my things organized. So I have already written the text I'm going to use, and I have also downloaded the image I'm going to use. Then every other thing will be taken from the Canva environment. So that's it guys, let's go. So the first thing, I'm going to bring the picture of the late governor's wife. So when I click on the gallery, it will take me to these points where I can select the pictures or whatever I want to bring to my Canva environment. And don't forget that you can also import your video. Canva can also use for video editing, and I think I'm going to give you that as a bonus by the very end of this particular training, right? So here I'm going to go ahead and click on this particular one where I have a black background. This really depicts a kind of design for this particular event. So I'll click on it, then I'll click on add to page. Please, this video might be a bit long, so just watch it because it will give you a very good foundation to becoming a professional graphic designer, right? So when I actually bring this here, so what I'm going to do now is I only need the picture of the late governor's wife, Patience Umo, right? So I'll go ahead now and click on remove background, this BG remover, right? So look at the down screen and follow my cursor movement very fine. So click on it, less than some minutes, the picture will be on its own, no background at all, as you can see right here. So I'll go ahead and trim it like off, like trim this part, drag it inside, then inside. Then after that, I'm going to expand it. I'm going to blow it like this, and I think this is okay for me, right? So I can go ahead, for example, if this picture is not okay, like you want to make it to come up a little bit like more sharper, get a point more sharp, okay, you can do this, but this picture is already very okay. So in case you have a picture, maybe it's dark, it's not bright enough, just click on the picture, select the picture, then go to where you have adjust. Look at where my cursor is. Follow my cursor closely. So click on the adjust. When you click on the adjust, just go ahead and click on auto adjust. So you should have something like this, and this will make the picture to pop as you can even see it on the screen. So this bar here where we have intensity, you can use it to like adjust, control how sharper your picture is. So if you want to add more sharpness, you can adjust it more, but for me, I think I'll leave it at 0 the way it was. I love it that way. The 0 is actually on this box, so as you are increasing, the number also increase as well. Right, so that's it, guys. I love it this way. So what I'm going to do next here is I'm going to actually bring a background. So I'm going to look for a dark background because this is a kind of mourning event. We are doing a kind of remembrance, okay, of this woman's 1 year, right? So I'm going to click away, click outside. Don't select anything on the page so that we can have elements. Don't forget that if you select something here on this page, you have other options. But if nothing is selected, you have other options. And what you are looking for is inside when nothing is selected on the page. So we have elements right here. Look at it here. So you click on elements and you have these. You have things like your recent stage elements, shapes, graphics, AI image generator, and other things here. So what you have to do is to go to where you have search elements. So when you go to search elements, you click inside the box, you have your keyboard pop up, just what you have seen right here. So go ahead and type black backgrounds. So with these, you have different backgrounds that black, right? So you can go ahead and use from graphics to photos, but video, don't use video because we are not doing video editing right here. So let's click on all, see all under graphics. So click see all. So when you click see all right here, you're going to have all these. So I can literally pick anyone here and go my way. Then I'm going to do a design board for the purpose of you people. I think I'm going to go with this one. Look at the one I'm selecting, but you can select your own. So this is the one I've selected from the group, from the list. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to blow this a little like this. Then after blowing it, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to add what we call blur effect. I want to blur it. I want to make it to blend the background to blend with all these glossy effects, right? So I'll go ahead and click on the background. Then I'll go to where I have, you scroll right. So let's just go right and go to where I have effects. We have FX. So click on that. So you have blur here. So click on the blur. Then when you click on the blur, leave where you have brush, click on full image. Okay, because I want to blur everything on that image, right? So when you click on that, go to where you have intensity, drag your controlling this thing till when you are okay with the effect you see. So I can leave it at this point, or I can choose to be, I can make it to be 100% blur, right? So after that, if you are okay with this, go ahead and click the X sign to close it as you also accept the effects, right? So now with this, I'm going to send this black background to the back of the woman's picture, right? So for us to do that, select the black background, then go ahead and scroll right on your tool pane, scroll right, then go to where you have position, right? So when you click on position, go ahead and click on where you have backward. Now, don't forget that backward will send the background to the back and forward will send it to the front per layer. You get the point. So this is what I'm looking for, and this is cool for me, right? So the next thing that I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to expand the black all over it. Then I also blow this picture like this a little. Then what I'm going to do next now is I'm going to bring white blur. So white blur. Now let's look at how I'm going to bring the white blur effect. So I'll go to elements. Don't forget that when you want to go to elements, you don't have to select anything on this page. If I should select anything on the page, the options will change. Don't forget. So I'll click outside, then I will see elements here. If you don't see elements, you just scroll left, like drag your two box left, you will see element. So click on element and now go to your stage box right here. Click this other recent stage, click it off, close it, then search for white blur. So type the white blur. So when you type white blur, go ahead and search. So you will see things like this. So you can click on where you have see all. So I'm going to use graphics here. So click see all. So when I click on see all, I go down and select the blur I want. So this one is okay for me. I'll go ahead and click this particular one. So I'll click on it. Right. So I will now take it to the image. So when I take it to this page, I'm going to rotate it. So look at when you select this blur effect, you come down, you see this particular icon. Now when you take your cursor there, you see it changes to this, so you can use that to rotate your the effect, the blur. You can see, right? So bring it down, right? So now blow it, expand it, then expand it this way, right? So okay, so that is that. So I will now go back again to the blur again. I'll go back to the blur again. Then I'll look for another blur. Let's select this one, right? So I'm going to select this one, then blow it. All right, so right, so blow this again. It's that is it. So all right, so that is okay. Now I don't need this sharp edge here, so I'll go ahead and make a duplicate of this blur. Just a duplicate. If you want to duplicate it, click on the blur, then go and click on this plus sign. You can see the duplicate. So you have a duplicate. So just drag that one this way. Yes. So with that, I've been able to hide the sharp edge of that particular photo, right? Yes. So that is that. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring my text to this design. But before I actually bring my text, I can do something like this. I'm going to go ahead and bring some condolence effects. Okay, like burial kind of effects. I can bring candle. Okay, so let's just go and bring something of that nature. So I'll go to elements. I'll now clear this query. I'll now search for condolence, condolence candles, right? So condolence candles. So with this now, I'm going to have all these, right? So at this point, I'm not going to use graphics. You should know when to use graphics and when to use photos when you are designing with Canva, and when to use videos as well, even mock-ups, right? So let's go ahead now and click on photos, then click on see all. So when I click on see all, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have this. So now it's my own duty to select the one that I want. So I can quickly pick this one or pick this. I can pick this particular one. So select the one that is okay for you. Then after that, I'm going to remove the background. I'm going to remove the black background. So select it and go to PG remover. So click on it. and you can see this has happened here. So with this now, I'm going to send the candle backward, like let it go to the back, right? So let's do that together. So select the candle, then go to your tool pin, the toolbar, then scroll right. You will see position. Don't forget that. So click on position. Then you click on position, it clicks backward, right? Backward, and you have this here. So I can actually leave it that way. I can leave it that way, or I can send it backward more, right, or forward a little. So I leave it that way. Go there. So um I'll start the other design right way. So you can still bring in other effect to the main black background if you want to. So if you want to do that, you can still go to your element and still search for what you can bring it right there. All right. So I can use this particular one. Then I'll go ahead and move the background as well. Click to move the background. You know that. Then here I will just the fly alone, and let's see whether that will make sense. If it doesn't, I will remove it. So go back and send it to back. You know that already. So go to position, then click on position, then backward, 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 then backward, right? So bring forward, it has gotten too much to the back. So all right. So this can be you. This can be you, right? You blow the flower, you you blow it this way, all right? So okay, all right. So you can leave it like this. It's very okay, right? So what I'm going to do next now is I'm going to bring the text to this design. So let's do that together, right? So I'm going to my notepad, right? So I'll copy the first one, 1 year gone, right? So copy this one, then I'll go to my Canva again, right? I'll go to my Canva again, then I'll go and introduce the text tool. Look at it here, where my cursor is. Then I'll click on add a heading. So now paste 1 year gone, right? So paste it there, then reduce the text, right? So you can, for you to change your font style, though yesterday I was using one font style throughout. So for you to change your font style, click on the text, then go to where you have fonts. So when you go to where you have fonts, you will be able to see this other bar. So click on this arrow that is up. So when you click on the arrow, you will see other list of fonts. So you can scroll this way to select. Now it will be fine if you know the font offhand. What I mean is that if you know the font, so you can quickly type into where you have this box to search that font or to quickly get the fonts. You understand with me, right? So if you don't know the fonts, actually the fonts are grouped into various categories. Like we have the handwriting here, we have corporate, we have display. So anyone you want, you can actually click on it to take it down there, right? So in this case, I'm going to select the fonts I'm going to use right now. So I'm going to use something like, so I'm going to use this on Sarah. So I'll click on it, right? So I'll click on this off, right? So this is it, right? So I'm going to copy the other one, the second one, forever in a heart. So I'll copy it, come Here's I'm going to make a duplicate of the first one. So select the first one, then click the plus sign. So go ahead and now paste the second one there. Right, so I'm done with that. I'm going to make adjustment to them later. So just go this. Right, so the next thing I'm going to do now, right, is I'm going to copy the entire text, the message itself, the body of the message, or I'm going to copy everything here. Right, so I'll now go ahead and paste that. So here I'll go back to text, go to body, or I will use text box. Then I'll paste it inside the text box. Right, so at this point I'm going to reduce this. It must not be too bold. That is where you talk about what's the principles of graphic design. Don't forget that. So at this point, I'm going to take this one up, push it up, right? So you can blow your this thing, you can zoom in so that you see what you are doing, right? Okay, so you can zoom out now. Then you don't have to use, you can still use center alignment though. It's fine, it's beautiful. Like this is center alignment, the text alignment. But I think I want to just justify. So let's go and change this alignment from center to justify. So select it now, then go to where you have B on your toolbar. Look at B here. So you have format, then click there. Look at my cursor very well. So click on this last one under the alignment, have justify. So click on it. So you can see this is how it will appear. So now what you have to do here is that zoom in this thing, the text, then make your modification, make sure it is okay. So I'm going to bring the name of the man, okay, the name of the person, right? So I'll go ahead and make a duplicate of this other text. Just make a duplicate, then drag it down. All right, so reduce the size. Yeah, so I'm going to write the prince. So now I'm going to close the gap between the prince Sekarabasi and the SA. I don't need that space. It's too much for me. So select the word, the sentence, select it, then go ahead, scroll right to where you see advanced. Look at it here, advanced. So click on the advanced. Now where you see line spacing, not letter spacing. Letter spacing will affect the space between characters, right? But the line spacing will affect the space between each line of sentence. You just have to understand that. So I'm going to drag this way. Then when you drag, you need to check what is going on. So with this, I'm okay with this. So I'll reduce it a little, then I'm good to go. For you to be sure that your text is at the center, you must select the text. Then after selecting the text, you go to position. No way to see position now. You go to position, then touch on it, then go to align, click on align, then click on center. The same thing to every other thing, but they must be at the center. So click position, align, center. Okay, so now I'm done with it. You don't have to add colors when you are actually designing. Sometimes like your text, you can use black and white and keep designing. When you are done, you can now add the colors. You get the points. So that is that. So I'm going to add colors to 1 year gone, then forever in our hearts, right? So I can bring a shape there. I can bring a pink kind of shape because your colors shouldn't be out from this family how you are designing. when we talked about colors, we said that you should be using 2 to 3 colors, right? So don't design something that will appear so like the colors will start fighting each other. All right, so I'm taking time to explain this thing. That's why I have to make this video like very slow so that you can learn things. Like apart from being able to design this, you can use what you have learned from here to design any subsequent design of your choice. Get the point, right? So now I'm going to go ahead and add something to this white background, unlike this white blur I have here. So let's go to element. So when I go to element, I'm going to off this particular search. I'm going to now search for let's use white pattern background, white pattern background. Now in Canva, you need to know how to search for anything you want to search for. The keyword you are using to search will determine the result you get. So if you are looking for candle and you cannot search properly, you will not have candle. You may have fire instead of candle, or you can have broomstick instead of candle. So you need to know the keyword, the right word to use. Get the point, right? So I'll go ahead now and click search. I'm looking for white pattern background, right? So with this, I'll click on where I have graphics. So I'm using graphics all through right now. So I can go ahead and click this one, or you can select any one of your choice. So I can click here or any. So let me click this one. So I just need something like this. Okay, so after that, I'm going to send to back, right? So watch this very carefully because you need to understand this very well. So I will now go to my position, go to your toolbar, then touch on position, then click on backward, right? So I'm going to trim, let's go back. I'm going to reduce this, right? Because I don't want it to cover the picture of our excellency, right? So, right. Okay, so that is that. Then I'm going to add transparency. So for you to add transparency, transparency will make your background, your text, your image, your photo to be faded, like to fade. It will not show brightly. It will look somehow fainting. You get the point? Transparent. When something is transparent now, you can see through it, right? So I'll go ahead now. For me to add the transparency to it, I'm going to go to look at transparency is already here. But before you do that, you must select anything, whatsoever you want to add that to. So I'll go ahead and click on the transparency. It is 100 now, so I'm going to take it to like this. Cool. So I'm going to take it to about 30 for me, or can take it a little bit. So that is okay for me, right? So now with this, my design is semi-ready. So I'm going to bring Akwa Ibom State logo and the Arise Agenda logo. Now, if you don't have it in your own phone, you can go ahead and search for Akwa Ibom logo and Arise logo, or you just go to the website, Akwa Ibom State official website. You see those two things, right? So I have already brought this to my Canva environment, so I don't have to go and import it outside again. I'll just go to my uploads and search for it. Then I'll bring it here for my placement, right? So for me to do that, I'll scroll right on my toolbar. I'll click on uploads. So when I click on uploads, I will now go to where I have search keyword text and colors. So I'll just go here and search for Akwa Ibom, or I'll just search for Arise. Just Arise logo. So I'll just type that, and with this I should be able to see it, so you can see it with me right here. So with this now, I'm going to close this one, then pick this. I can drop it right here. I can drop it right there, and that is that for that. You get the point. Or another way you can place this, you can even take it to where you have SA to the governor on humanitarian affairs. You can just reduce it a little, then you drop it right before each name there. You get the point, right? So that is our design, and I said I'm going to change this color. So let me introduce a kind of rectangular shape here so that I can change this color to pink, right? So it will add more colors to a design. So what me, I will take this logo to this other way. So I'm going to undo. For you to undo, if you make a mistake, you want to undo your work, just click on this arrow. Look at where my cursor is. Click on it. It will undo whatsoever you have done. And if you want to redo whatsoever you have undo, you can click here to redo it. So just take that and go with you always, because you will always make mistake and you will need to undo, redo, and undo again, right? So so this is my own design, and I'm going to real quick now pick up, go to my elements, then I'll off my last stage. Go to where I have shapes, the shapes category. I'm going to click on this other shape that has round edge. I'll click on it, then that will go to my main design page. So here now I'm going to reduce it, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this, right? So I'll blue it. I can use two colors here, so I can use gold and I can use pink. You know that will go together. So duplicate this for the second one. Then the second one here, I'm going to use pink. So click on color, click here. Then actually you can go down to see colors that Canva has already picked from your image and other things you have added to the Canva. So I'll just select this one. Then I'll send this to back. You know how to do that. So send it to back real quick. Send this to back. So go to position, then go to it's already arranged. So click back and try to make everything to look nice, matured, and presentable. Right, so here you have to select the text, because the text cannot be black on pink. It will not be that well readable. So go and select the text, then go to where you have the color, where you have letter A, the color under it. So click there, then click on this arrow to expand the color area, then click on the white. So white is added right there. You can reduce it a bit so it fits well to the shape. The same thing to the first one. We have gold, then you reduce it. Wow, so fine, fine, fine. I think it's fine, right? So reduce it, then you can still put white. So let's see how white will appear right there. So white is perfectly okay there. So let's reduce it and let's see how it is. So with this, and I think we are good to go. So let me know what you think about the design. So after designing like this, you must export it, because the essence of the design will really complete when you actually send this design out for people, and you got also hear the review of people. It's fine, it's not fine, all those. But even if your design is not fine at the moment, after the designing, don't give up. Don't give up, because giving up shouldn't even be your last option. Trying and trying and trying will make you to become a professional. Any graphic designer who has become a professional might have tried a lot and failed a lot. So don't give up. Right. So what we want to do right now is we're going to export this design as a picture, such that you can post it on the Facebook anywhere and also share to others, not until the person opens it with Canva. Right. So let's do that together. I'll click on this one. click on this particular one, you have share. So when you click on the share, that is when you want to download your design. So click on download. Now, actually, you can stand it to share it as a link, share to you through your Gmail account, or you can download it as a picture. So when you click on download, so since you are sending this design as a picture or yeah to social media, you should download it as PNG. Look at it here. But if you are not using Provision, if you are not using Provision, this will be another limitation because your design will not be as sharp as possible. In fact, if two people should share it, it will blur. So if you have a Provision, always go with PNG and always drag this size to the very end, make it to the very end. Then after that, you click on download. Then boom, you are good to go. So let's see how this will appear in our gallery, right? So that is my own design right way for this day, right? So we are good to go and you are good to go. So bye and practice this.